Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to talk about this 15-foot Traverse sled that I got in Long Island, New York, and pulled it out of the garage today to dust it off as the weather was warming up. And let's take a closer look. Traverse sleds, like toboggans, were built to carry a large number of riders, but unlike toboggans were steerable by using a rope, steering bar, or wheel. These large sleds were not only used for recreation, but also as floats in winter parades. Businesses would sponsor and decorate sleds and pull them through the town using steam engines. One such sled, sponsored by the city of Montpelier, Vermont, was 30 feet in length and nicknamed Jumbo. Joan Palacia, in her two books, Flexible Flyers and Other Great Sleds, and Great Sleds and Wagons, featured advertisements for double runner or double ripper sleds made by Hunt Hellman Ferris, Paris Manufacturing Company, Wilkinson Manufacturing Company, and Kalamazoo Sled Company. These sleds were more or less two coasters or clippers fastened to a large board with a steering mechanism attached. They were elaborately decorated, mass-produced, and always less than 10 feet in length. Okay, let's take a look at the front of this. We have a cast iron steering wheel, iron footrest for the driver to brace himself. This is a beast of a sled, so he really has to lever himself to drive it. We have here tow brackets to tow this thing up and down the mountain. I was told it was towed using horses. And let's see, the runners are flat iron, not grooved. And we have two brackets here underneath the steering mechanism, one on top and one on the bottom. And this one is almost half an inch thick. Let's take a closer look at the deck. We've got several sets of rivets at the front, midway through the center. Here again, more rivets to attach to the chains to the back runners. Set of rivets here for the back, and again there. And I believe these were added later on to further stabilize it. These are not riveted, these are just hammered in. If we take a look at the underside, you can see here, there used to be a bell here that's been taken off, and a rope that was attached, and the riders would hit that bell to warn people that they were coming down the hill. Let's take a look at the back runners. There is another set of tow hooks here attached to chains. It was not towed from the side. It was attached to a chain to the bottom of the deck here, so that it would not turn all the way to the side perpendicular to the sled, so it wouldn't go off course. That's why these chains were here. The deck is about 2 inches thick. The sideboard here, where you would put your feet and your hands, is about 1 inch thick, and it has two brakes on it. One here. They appear to be cast iron. I don't think they're hand forged, but they could be also hand forged. But there's two of them, and then there would be one rider that would pull these up simultaneously with both hands. There are no grips on it, nowhere to put your hands. Typically the Traverse sleds that I've seen that were mass produced by the major 3 sled companies, other than Flexible Flyer, had a sidebar that came down here where you would put your feet, and then you'd hug the riders as you go down. But this one does not. This one is up higher for some reason. So I'm assuming your feet would either overhang here, you'd put your legs on and your feet would hang down, or you would grab this with your hands or grab the rider in front of you. I picked up this sled in Riverhead, New York, Long Island, took it apart, put it in a U-Haul, and drove it back with me to Chicago, where it sits in my museum. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.